I met a gypsy.
Like, I never used to listen to music to have to get pumped up for racing. I was very, very, like, just even
Stoic.
keel. Yep, just like, yeah, just level. I think that helped me for racing. So, like, when I was doing my documentary, is like,
Wait, is that out yet?
yeah, it's almost done.
Okay, cool.
And you know, like Sam actually Jones is the one who's doing it. And,
Dude, he lost his house, eh?
He lost everything in the Palisades. Yeah,
Dude.
everything. And the crazy thing is, neighbor's house was there. It doesn't even look like it was touched. It's nuts.
No.
Yeah. But when we were doing the documentary, it's like, tell me what it felt like when, you know, this happened at this race, or, you know, you lost some friends, and like,
I know where you're going with this.
you know, and I'm like, dude, I feel like you're trying. I'm like, it had to bother you. I'm like, like, it didn't really. Like, well, what were you thinking, like, going into this race? I'm like, I wasn't. He's like, come on, dude, you had to feel a certain way. I'm like, no, you think that I should have felt that way based on how you would probably feel, but it really is. He was trying to pull stuff out of me, and I had to apologize to him a couple times. It's like, dude, I didn't think or feel. It was just, you know, and I feel like
That's a huge asset.
it helped me become who I was, because I went there. I worried about myself, especially later on when I started winning, like from 2001 on. I worried about myself and no one else. If those guys were going to beat me, they were going to beat me. I can't control what they do, but what I can do is control what I do. And if seconds is all I have, that's all I have. But it was a perfect second for me. I couldn't have ridden any better. And yeah, so I think that helped my mental game in the sport. I really, really do. And dude, like, no one taught me that.
That's why I'm thinking, like, how does that happen? Because that's the perfect thing.
Only thing that I can think of is like my parents just instilling me in my brain at a young age. Like, I can remember going to amateur races, and I was racing the field, but it was always focus on what you need to do. You know, don't look back. You know, like, try to keep your legs up. You know, like, don't dab them in the corner. Get into the corners as fast as you can. Get out of them. You know, don't crash. If you crash once, don't crash again. Simple stuff
Just
like that.
Just the basics.
Just the basics. And I was never like, okay, man, what's that guy doing? I'm going to try to emulate exactly what he's doing. I'd say, okay, how do I get faster to beat that guy without, like, copying him? So I'm going to just try to be better. This guy's beat me because of this. Sometimes they were beating me because they were better on the track. Sometimes they were beating me because they were better off the track. So I never copied what they did. What I did do was I made myself better based off of how I could challenge them or beat them, if that makes sense. And then if I got beat, then I was like, it is what it is. I have to go work, and I need to be better over here, and this is why I got beat. So it was really that simple. Really, really, really that simple.
Man, that's life. Like, you just described, like, the way you should live life. You know what I mean?
I think my dad, like, dude, my dad is he's a legend, right? And,
He is a legend.
I mean, you go,
bro.
like, I go first time I can walk into any semi. I mean, I can go say Raj, Ian Harrison, you name them, Mitch Payton, anybody that I'd worked with in my day, and there's not two sentences that we will speak to each other to where they will go by and they'll be like, dude, how's your dad doing? Where's Big Rick at? And he's just simple like that, you know, very smart, but just keeps it really simple. It's like, well, dude, you can't control what they do. You can't control what you do. And he always used to tell me, he says, the minute you start worrying about them, they got you beat already.
If you enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe. And to listen to the full 3-hour podcast, search Gypsy Tales in your favorite podcast platform or click the link in the description below. Gypsy Gang.